Hello again, everyone. Stavros here, playing a Legacy League with my favorite deck, Black Green Pox. All right, nothing has changed. Everything is the same again. This is Season 3 now, another 10 leagues looking to be played over the next approximately 10 weeks. The only change I did at the kind of advice of some people from the Pox Discord is to switch the Lost Legacy for Necromentia in the sideboard. It's a very similar card. It doesn't give them a card. If I exile from the hand, it gives them a 2/2 zombie. And I'm guessing against the decks that I'm bringing this in, for example, Doomsday or Show and Tell, a 2/2 zombie will make a difference for them, and that's correct. Or Oops All Spells, or I guess like combo decks, I'm bringing this in. So I think it's better for them to get a zombie than a card. If they happen to have the card that I'm targeting in their hand. Probably unlikely anyways, but let's see the difference that he makes. Yeah, that's the only change to the deck. Yeah, I'm not going to change the version of the deck for that. It's extremely small, and I don't think it makes that big a difference, but I've already registered here. I'm going to click play match, and we can get started. All right, okay. Searching for an opponent. Yeah, I feel like the deck is playing pretty well. I like the duresses in the side. Thoughtseize would be better. I'm just trying it out. I didn't want to buy Thoughtseizes online for the time, but I think duress against the matchups that I'm playing, Show and Tell and Doomsday, it's probably similar. And Oops All Spells, I guess, Oops All Spells you can hit one of the Spirit Guides or maybe Thassa's Oracle from the hand. I'm not sure. Against Doomsday. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Oh, would I like to play first? Yes, let me just try to make this a bit bigger. I have the combo, I think, in my hand. Well, it's not too bad. It's a slower hand, but I'm on the play, and yeah, I definitely have enough to keep this. Right, I'm going to start on Marsh Flats, go from there, hope that they don't have a Stifle in their hand. They've mulliganed to 6, so I'm hoping that if they mulligan again, I'm going to start getting suspicious. Suspicious for a combo. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to play that. Pass the turn. Let's see what they're going to play. Yeah, they've mulliganed to 6, so I'm already kind of ahead. But they could just kill me now, and I'll be way behind if that's the case. Just an island, and an island, and nothing. Do I fetch here? I don't think it makes a difference. I am going to fetch on my turn to play my Thespian stage, right? So, anyways, I could be facing a Stifle here. No, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for a Chalice. I might be facing Show and Tell. It might not be a great idea. Let's see. Basic land island. I haven't seen a non-snow land in quite some time. It's good though. It's good to see a bunch of other lands. A Chalice on 1 could help here. They'll play their Brainstorm in response. Basic island. No follow-up. I'm really hoping that I draw some kind of black mana source so I can hymn them next turn. I could go for a 20/20. Maybe they don't have a way around that. Or maybe they drop Ancient Tomb and they kill us. Let's see. The Bajuka Bog makes his hand a bit awkward. Okay, well, this isn't looking good, I'm going to say. That's the first part of my story. But I'm hoping that they're Doomsday and that they don't, well, that they can't go off. Well, they don't have 3 black mana. It's impossible to get it without Dark Writ this turn. Maybe Cabal. Oh, Cabal Ritual could do it, actually. Okay, this is leading me greatly towards me getting hit by Show and Tell and not liking my life. Okay, that was... They're going to go to second main. All right, this I do like because now I can actually hit them with that. This is pretty lucky on my end. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do this. I think it's... hopefully it does something. They kind of got rid of a bunch of cards. I hit 2 Flooded Strands. That's not what I wanted to hit. Let's face that. But I am playing against Flooded Strands, right? I think I'm playing against Show and Tell. I mean, it seems pretty clear to me. Now I wonder if if they try to drop in something like just straight up Emrakul, sneak attack. Well, we had a good run. Not that good, actually, but they don't have anything. Well, yeah. What if they don't find? So maybe they have like a pond or something. What if they don't find it and I just 2020 them, right? That's what I'm going for here. I don't think anything else is fast enough. I think as the turns go by, I'm going to have bigger issues. So I think they have like a pond or a brainstorm in their hand. They're going to ponder a brainstorm and then hit me with something. I mean, let me just think. If they had Grizzlebrand, I think they would have played him last turn, drawn 14, hoping to get another Lotus Petal or something else, or even not. They would have gone like 2 Force of Wills. It would have been fine. So I'm playing this. I'm passing, and I'm just gonna 2020 them. They can't actually play Ponder and Brainstorm now that I think about it. So maybe they didn't. They don't have anything, and I just 2020 them. If they don't draw it, if they do draw it, it's a sad day in Pox World, and we lose. That could happen. Another sneak attack. Okay. I don't mind that. I'm going to 2020. I guess they thought I wouldn't do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep this one. I did it. Okay. I guess I'll play this one. Okay. All right, we won game 1 against Show and Tell. Whew. Oh boy. Okay, we're going to bring in our heavy hitting stuff. Exactly as we planned. We're going to get rid of our really slow things. Yeah. No, I wonder what's... Well, Leyline is not good. Golgari Charm, actually, the way that they played it, they're playing sneak attack, so they might have Omniscience in there. But they're playing primarily sneak attack, which means Abrupt Decay isn't going to be that great. I'm still going to keep some as a catch-all, I think. And Bajuka Bog is not going to be great. Right? Okay. I think this is reasonable. Yeah, the Abrupt Decay aren't going to be great, but what is better here? Sorcerer Spyglass is much better. Okay. I think I'm going to go all in that way. Yeah, I think Sorcerer Spyglass is just much better. Grizzlebrand or Sneak Attack. I haven't played against Blue-Red, actually. I guess Show and Tell. no, Sneak and Show, that's what it's called. Even forgotten what it's called. Yeah, I haven't played against that for a while. I think it wasn't popular at all. I have a turn 1 Duress, a turn 2 Sorcerer's Spyglass, and I have part of the combo, right? So I think, this is reasonable. I have to draw some lands. I have to draw one more land, but I think this is pretty reasonable. I think I'm going to keep this. They've mulliganed. They mulliganed 6? Oh, cool. Yeah, I think this is really reasonable because with the sorcerers I can hit Griselbrand or something else. I have a smallpox to get rid of Griselbrand if I want to. And yeah, they can hide things with Brainstorm. But if they ponder here, that would be pretty cool. Ponder turn 1. Brainstorm turn 1. Okay. So yeah, they might still hide their best card on top because they're going to draw it next turn. I think that would be wise. I'm assuming people who play Brainstorm do that, but on the other hand, they saw me play Chalice, so they probably think I don't have 1 mana things. This here, the tricky deck I have here. A Mox Diamond wouldn't be bad because I could play it turn 2 and then play a land and then be ready for turn 3 combo or smallpox them or something like that. So that could be interesting. Okay, but the good thing is I can get Bayou and not fear anything, which I really like. Okay, we have all our mana. We're going to get a nice Bayou here. And we're going to try to kind of like poke them and disrupt them a bit, like poke, 1 poke. Yeah, and I'm hoping that I don't whiff, like, and they only have Griselbrand in their hand or something. That would be bad. A force here would be weird. A daze wouldn't be bad because they're setting this off. Back a turn, then I'm playing Sorcerer's Spyglass, reassessing, and then I'm probably smallpoxing and hoping to go for my combo. Okay. Oh, so they were thinking, do I force or do I not do that? I wonder what they have on top of the deck. And what happens if I simply smallpox them next turn and they don't have any lands or anything? I think I'm going to take the Lotus Petal. It's really aggressive, but they might not have anything that good. And I have Sorcerer's Spyglass for the sneak attack, right? Yeah. Let's go. Let's play. Let's play the Pox game, buddy. Let's see if you've got what it takes to survive some land destruction. Okay, they had a land at the top. So I think what they probably do have. I wonder, do I actually go for that, or do I just go for a duress here? And then even if they have, Ancient Tomb and to play sneak attack, then I just play Sorcerer's Spyglass next turn, depending on how it goes. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they can't draw a line and a Lotus Petal in 1 turn, right? That's impossible. Yeah. Or do I want to go with this? They have to crack now. They would have to crack, which means they might not have the right things. It's interesting. There are some interesting choices here. I think, though, allowing myself to get the Crucible down and just going for the combo is more interesting. Yeah, I'm just going to do that, I think. I've delayed them enough. If they can force here, and then I know that they'll have another like 2 mana land, but they won't be able to do both in 1 turn. And then I just Sorcerer Spyglass them with the sneak attack. Yeah, they forced here, and they pitched Omniscience, right? Okay, and they have exactly this. So if they have, so I'm thinking that they have a 2 mana land on top, or a double mana land. Oh, they don't know what they have. Okay, this isn't a problem at all. I think for us, I think it's really good. I think we're way ahead now. A wasteland here would just be see you later. Yeah, it would just be hit Volk and then just play that. Okay. I guess I don't want to risk them drawing, having drawn a pedal and then something else. So I think I'm gonna play this and smallpox them, get rid of dark depths. Yeah, I think that's gonna be good. I'm actually gonna get rid of the Sylvan. I have a plan here. I've got a clear plan of getting Crucible down. Yeah, that's the clear plan. I'm gonna get Crucible next turn, and then next turn I can play Dark Depths, and I have Sorcerer Spyglass as my backup, kind of. But they're running out of resources. I'm assuming they have to get rid of probably Sneak Attack now, or yeah, they have to get rid of Sneak Attack, and they have only one more thing in hand. Okay, and then my next turn is Thespian Stays Crucible, and then I'm just going for the combo with Sorcerer Spyglass as my backup. Oh, they drew another land. I'm not that worried, actually. I guess if they've drawn Show and Tell, that would be bad. Well, not that bad right now, not that bad. So, change of plans. We're just gonna hit them while they're down. Hit them while they're down. They drew Show and Tell. Wow. Maybe they've seen it with Brainstorm, but no, they wouldn't have. Okay, now we've reset them. We're looking to capitalize here and just say good night. This is so much fun, this game. Let me see. I'll play around days. I think I've beat Sneak Control for once. Well, maybe let's not say it too early. Oh, that is, yeah, I guess that's okay. That's not what I want to see. Okay, they only have red mana. I think we could be okay still. Oh, that's a bit annoying. Oh, they drew a land. That's also a bit annoying. Okay. I'm not sure about this. I hope it doesn't slip out of our hands here. I don't think I was greedy. I think I played, exactly what the deck wanted. Maybe I should have wastelanded first, right? Instead of playing around days. Well, I guess this gets me, the combo. As long as they don't have another spell pierce, right? Or a bounce spell or something. But I'm going to him them next turn, or not. I don't think they can draw something that good, or not. Brainstorm, okay. Starting to feel a bit shaky here. If I draw another land, I Sorcerer Spyglass and him them, and then go for the next turn, right? I think that's fair enough. Okay. Destroy target colorless non-land permanent. Destroy colorless non-land. That doesn't kill Merit Lage, the indestructible colorless non-land permanent. Do they think that I think it does that? Well, I don't know. Maybe they're. It kills Emrakul, yeah, but they're running Emrakul. I'm running Merit Lage. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they think it does. It's going to be a rude awakening for them. I guess I could play this. No, I'm just going to go for the win. Yeah, I'm going to go for 2020. Well, I guess I could do it now. Do they have, what will they have, a bounce spell or something? So they draw a bounce spell. It's the same if they draw it now or later. I guess, okay. I guess if they have a brainstorm, then they'll have to search for it. Hmm. Let's see. What are they thinking? I guess maybe they had like other cards that were not relevant at all. And you know, 2/2 is a 2/2. It stops my like Liliana. It stops a bunch of things. I guess it's semi kind of relevant. Yeah. They're thinking about it. Yeah, I wonder what they could have that's very thinking about it. I guess they could. Hmm. Arcane Artisan. Target player draws a card, then exiles. Okay. I'm just going to do it now. I mean, now they have zero chance of anything. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Anyways. They should have kept it in their hand and maybe given me like, you know, do they have it, do they not? Like, but still, it would have been really hard. I would have gone for it like 100% of the times here. There's zero chance that I'm not going for it. I would have really liked to get a Norberg and just him them and then, you know, do that. But yeah, yeah, I didn't get it. But yeah, I think we've won this. Excellent. I can't see any way out of this. Um, and we're just gonna leave it to them to pass to us, I guess. This is a nice card, though. Yeah. I guess they could attack us. I'm not gonna block. I don't know. Okay. All right. So, yeah, they did mulligan both games, I have to say. So it's not really like indicative of you know, our deck, but we got really good cards. I got two duresses, and that's why we had the duresses in play. I got a good him also. They did mulligan, and when you hit them with a him after they mulligan, it's just back breaking. Um, they were kind of light on lands, and that's why I took the. Well, they knew that they had two more lands, three, and the Lotus Petal, and they were going to go for just sneak attack after 2-3 turns. But I kind of thought about it and went for the Lotus Petal with my duress, and then knowing that if I was to, I didn't have another duress, but then I knew that I would have enough time, and I had the smallpox that they would have to counter. So they would need quite a few different cards to actually get there. So yeah, that went pretty well. Let's go into the next match. Really rare win against Sneak and Show. I did like my sideboarding there. I felt like it was pretty balanced. I guess the Arcane Artisan, I wasn't expecting it, but still, I still have this one 4 Smallpoxes, 3 Lilianas that can take care of creatures. Maybe that's why they brought in the Crater Merc. It's kind of overloading it against sack effects that they know I have. So maybe that's pretty smart. Still, it wouldn't have worked. Yeah, it didn't work against us. We have too many sack effects, I feel. Um, yeah, and when in doubt, go for a 20-20. That always works, and that's what makes this deck kind of semi-competitive. Okay, I'd like to cast this at some point, Necromentia or Lost Legacy or any of them. I'd like to cast something like this at some point. I mean, I think I would be backbreaking against Doomsday. Thassa's Oracle, I think, is the only way that they win. Unless they're one of those Doomsdays that runs Oro and maybe Snapcaster or something. But it would cause a lot of issues. I'm guessing I would name Thassa's Oracle. I guess Show and Tell, I would probably go for Show and Tell. Then the card that is the name of the deck. I think that's a good way to do it. So yeah, if you're casting this, you're just naming their deck, Doomsday or Show and Tell. Maybe that's not right, but it'll get you somewhere. Okay, the opponent didn't want to join, or they had gone somewhere else. Might look for another match. Nope. Yeah, we're gonna look for another one. Overall, I think the deck is doing okay. I always say that. Yeah, I would like to reconsider Chalice and go for 1-drops. It would change the deck massively. I think I'd have to consider quite a few cards for 1-drops, discard, or a bunch of other things. I've won my die roll again. Maybe this is how you can get a 5-0, right? You just win your die roll. This is a weird hand. It actually doesn't have like really a lot of black sources, but I think I can keep it and start on a forest and confuse a bunch of people. Let's see. I think starting on a forest here is kind of funny. I'm not going to play Chalice on 0. I am going to play Chalice on 1 probably. I don't like the 2 Chalices. They're going to play Chalice on 1. Oh, I should have played Chalice on 0. I knew it. Chalice on 1. Okay, buddy. You got me. You got me. So is it time for a wasteland into Chalice on 0? I think so. Yeah. There we go. That's one thing. And then do I wasteland or do I go for Sylvan and then hope to go for something heavier? I'm worried about a Karn actually next turn. So I think if I set up the wasteland lock, I'm a bit happier. They have 0 mana now, right? So if they don't have another land, they're looking at what we call a bad time. Gonna have a bad time. Okay, that's Vault Scourge. Oh, it's okay. I haven't seen this in a while. And another one. Okay, this is quite could get scary here. I think I'm gonna go for this. What did I click? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for this. Do I wasteland again? I mean, the more I leave Vault Scourges and all that, well, let me try this. I have to fix my mana at some point. I have to find some way to combat all this. Maybe a smallpox would be great off the top. Oh, another Mishra's Factory. Oops, we're gonna get hit pretty hard here. Ravager, that is a problem right there. That's a problem. It's a big problem actually. And 2020 doesn't really like this is a fast deck. Toxic Deluge is good, obviously. Okay, I can hymn them and do I do this and do I hope to go for what am I going for here? I could go Sylvan Scrying for something, but I need something really that if I pay 4 life to keep this in hand, they can next turn attack for 4/5. And things are going to get pretty bad, I feel. Things are going to get pretty bad against this deck very quickly. I wonder what the solution for this is. I think I have to draw a bit more, but I don't like it. I'm going to say that I don't like it. I'm going to do it. I don't like it. I'm doing it. Yeah. I'm in love with this, by the way. Just telling people. There were 0 drops. I should have thought about that. Yeah. Now I'm going to get hit for 5. So it's a 3-turn clock. So I'm not going to be doing that well here. Yeah, they can go really wide. I can't really go wide. They sack the Chalice. Okay, that makes sense. I was actually going to play Mox Diamond. That's why I drew it. And thankfully I didn't. I would have run into my own Chalice. Okay, 2-turn clock. Pretty bad situation here. Yeah, I can't actually win here. Yeah, they're way too fast. He's going to attack, sack this, and it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Even if I get a 20/20 there at 18, it's not going to work even with a 20/20. What would work though? No, nothing works here. No, they overran me. They overran me pretty darn well. I'll get to start in the next one. They do have some pesky flyers. Sorcerer Spyglass is probably interesting against them. Toxic Deluge is definitely something I'm bringing in. And Ravager is kind of really good against targeted removal and a bunch of other things. Chalice on 0. Is it worth it? If I'm playing first, and I know what I'm playing against, it's probably worth it. Trinisphere. Liana is really good. Smallpox is good, but Juka Bog is not good. I think, yeah. Maybe Sorcerer Spyglass is something to consider against some of these things. Yeah, this one's a tough one. I don't actually know how to play necessarily against this one. I feel like they're going to try to overrun me. Maybe Golgari Charm is good against some of their smaller things, but it doesn't hit Ornithopter. It hits Vault Scourge. The other one that I'm afraid of is Steel Overseer, which Abrupt Decay should be able to handle. And Wasteland Locks are good here. They're pretty good. I think Karn is too slow. Vraska is good if it sticks because it generally hits their entire deck. So I think that's worth it. But But then they probably have Ballista, they probably have Arcbound, yeah, they have Arcbound Rapiture, they might have the other Serpent thing. Chalice on 0 is good. Chalice on 0 is good. I wonder if it's something I should be doing. I thought they would be recurring baubles and all that, but they probably run Lotus Petal, Mox Opal, Chromox they can't run. So it hits their acceleration well. It hits my acceleration, but I'm playing first. Maybe I get rid of a Trinisphere. And I wonder if some of these are too slow here. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I get rid of the other Trinisphere. It seems too slow. I just have to survive the beginning. It's nice for a lockdown, I guess, later on. I have to decide something. I'll get rid of a Spyglass. Not sure. I'm still not sure. I'll get rid of a Spyglass though, and submit the deck like this. Let's see what's happening. Maybe Golgari would have been good enough. I don't know how many 1-drops they have, which is a problem. I'll have to mulligan this because it can't really cast anything. It could be nice if I can get another land, I guess. But I think I have to mulligan it because it's not guaranteed. This is worse. This is definitely worse. So I'm mulliganing it. I have to keep this regardless of what it is. I'll have to get rid of Wasteland and the Sylvan Scrying, and I start with him into Sylvan Library. Yeah. Is that it? Do I get rid of the Wasteland? Yeah, I'll start with him, try to make some thing back, and then into Sylvan, right? Or Sylvan into him. I like the him for turn 1, but I also like the Wasteland. I'm getting rid of this. Okay, let's see. Let's try to hit, let's try to get lucky, basically. And then get back on cards with... That's not great. I have to say that doesn't feel great, but let's see how it goes. Memnite, Save Traders, Overseer. Okay. He could be getting into trouble, slowly. Okay, we've got our look at 3, fetch, look at 3, right? So that could get us a good, something good. Vault Scourge, okay. They're not protecting anything, so I think he's going to attack for 2 here. Right? Yeah, he's going to put a bunch of counters, but a really well-timed, like a Toxic Deluge off the top here is basically everything for me. It's just a great draw. It would be a great draw, I say. We have to get a bit lucky here, let's face it. That's not a great draw. This is not that great either because there are no lands. So what's the deal here? We stop them playing anything else by hitting their City of Traders, theoretically, with a Crucible. And we set up ourselves for the longer game, because what I'm afraid of that can happen is I can play Smallpox now, which does get rid of a bit of pressure. The problem is that I basically have 9 damage next turn. I only have 1 more draw in me. If I play Smallpox here, that doesn't really improve anything because they get rid of, let's say, Memnite, and then I have 6 damage. And the turn after, it's 9 damage. I have 1 more, maybe. Well, 6 and 9, that's 15. And I can't even play, I can't play the Toxic Deluge. So I have to draw the Toxic Deluge in the next thing. So I'm putting this top of library. I'm putting this on top of library. Basically, I have to draw Toxic Deluge here, or I'm done for. And, you know, this is how this deck works. We could be done for very easily. Very, very easily. And such is life, I would say. Such is life in the land of Pox. We're going to get hit by 9, and then we can cast a Toxic Deluge for 3. And have something remaining. Maybe. They drew a factory. If they cast they make themselves, oh, they get +1/+1, right? Yep, that's a good way to do it. I get hit by 9. Looking at 3 fresh cards with Sylvan, and hoping that they don't draw another land to kill me afterwards. Okay. Well, we can see the game. You know, that's life. We mulliganed quite a bit. We tried to do something. We didn't get there. It felt like a complete devastation both games. We played to our outs, I guess. Maybe I could have kept that first hand. Like if I had kept that first hand and drawn a land, which is not guaranteed, by the way, because I had a Cabal Pit and a Wasteland. I don't know if they run Wasteland. They could run Wasteland. I'm not sure. But if I had, for example, a Bayou and a Wasteland there, I would have definitely kept it. I would have played my Sylvan on 2, and then I would have drawn a land for the 3rd turn. Maybe waited even a turn and baited them out and just swept it all. Maybe that would have been a better play. I guess maybe I should have kept that first hand and said, I have 2 turns to draw a land. And, I would have had 3 or 4 turns actually there, and maybe that would have been good enough. Because they have really no way to protect against sweepers. Yeah, maybe that would have been better, right? I'm going to keep this. I'm just going to hit him with a hymn turn 1, turn 2, and then deploy Liliana. And hopefully I'm not playing against Reanimator. No, I'm playing against like Grixis Control, I'm going to call it. Maybe. I know Grixis Control absolutely hates to be hit by him, though, being hemmed in again and again. And then next turn I cast Liliana. I hit Fatal Pushes, which aren't great. They haven't actually cast anything, which is interesting also. Do I deploy this and then the Sylvan? I think I'm going to go for the kill, kind of. Okay. Sylvan Library here, after double him, gets me way ahead. I think I'm in an absolute great position here. Assuming that they don't have something really tricky in their deck. Baleful Strix. Okay. Liliana Last Hope handles that, assuming they can't. I think they only play 4 forces. I think they're one of those decks. I'm definitely playing for life to keep that in hand. And I'm putting this on top of library. I don't think I need it right now. So what I'm going to do is cast this, hoping secretly that they actually counter it. This is one of my secret hopes. No, they don't counter it. Okay. Because they didn't play a land, so right now I'm going to cast my Smallpox. And it's probably going to resolve. And I think I'm pretty much ahead. I don't think they play Wastelands. I'm going to sacrifice a Swamp, but I have a really good mix of things. Yeah, begin sideboarding. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't have drawn it up at all better than that. It was a dream. They're not playing, so Kokari Charm is definitely not the right thing. Sorcerer's Spyglass I don't think is the right thing. Maybe they play an Angler or something, but this isn't right. I don't think they play around enough creatures for that. Duress is interesting. Probably not right. I think my main deck is good enough. I'm thinking they're just straight up Grixis Control. Was it Grixis? What did I see? I saw black blue. That's all. Is that all I saw? I don't actually remember. No, I saw red. Yeah, they probably Grixis. Is there a green splash? If there is a green splash, that means Sylvan, and it also means Clothis, which I absolutely hate. And I would definitely bring in Necromantia against that. And also, Duress doesn't get Clothis, which is pretty annoying. I think I'm just running it back exactly like this. I think our main deck is good enough. But yeah, that was complete domination right there. It was the opposite of the last match where we got destroyed. Pretty slow. I'm not really in a hurry against them. I wish I had a couple of hymns in here. I think I'm going to keep it, try to hit one of their one of their lands, have part of the combo here. Smallpox is probably not that good. Abrupt Decay is probably decent against, like I said, Library, but I don't know if they run it. I think it's a slow enough matchup I can pretty much keep anything and just draw into things. I think. Thought sees me. Okay. Okay. They're not taking anything that interesting, actually. But I'm going to wasteland them. So they don't have many lands, you say. That's what you say. Huh. This is, well, I'm going to go for this. I've made up my mind. But let the record show that I wanted to play Liliana. I want to get to Liliana as quickly as possible because that's a lot of advantage, card advantage there. Okay, Bog is interesting. Bog is interesting, definitely, because I don't know, an angler could be there. Keeping them at kind of low lands is something worth doing. Cling to Dust. To cycle, right? And they drew another land. And now they're playing Baleful Strix. Okay. So they got card advantage here. Oh, if we have to ever get to that, that's pretty good. So I'm afraid actually of Angler or something like that. So I'm just gonna straight up just do that, just delay them a bit, get rid of the Cling to Dust, which is dangerous card. And slowly build up to Liliana. I'm gonna take up Liliana. Baleful Strix is kind of not that relevant. We don't care about it that much. Brainstorm's pretty good, I've heard. But let's see how it goes. They hit us for 1. We're hurting. We're definitely hurting here. I was hoping for him there, I'm not going to lie. Okay, do I not crack the Verdant Catacombs? Maybe. Is there any reason? I'm thinking Liliana into something else afterwards. Yeah, I'm just going to do this. So what am I afraid of? I tick up. Okay, they force this. Okay. Which means they're a card down now immediately. And I'm trying to do Vraska next turn, I'm guessing. They fetch that to get red mana and get rid of their cards that they brainstormed, right? I think that makes sense. Okay, they have all their mana now, and which means I'm expecting Culligan's Command in their hand. Not a big issue. Vraska doesn't really care about that much. And I get rid of Pajuka Bug with Vraska, right? Good, they can force again. Force of negation? Yeah, okay, they have the force of negation. They could cast it. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, we're at a low economy. Well, low economy. That's like from StarCraft. We're at a, a game where no one has anything, but they have the better card selection. We have to get a Sylvan down, or we have to get some kind of business going. I'm going to play Dark Depths now just to get part of the combo in there. Or Nurturing Peatland to draw 2 cards wouldn't be that bad. And a hymn off the top is nice, I feel. Why from the loam, you say? Okay, I think I can live with this. I can't play Dark Depths, right? Yeah. The problem that I have here is that I'm half expecting to see now Jace next turn or something like that, and that is a bad situation for me. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Life from Loam. I don't mind getting rid of it. This isn't a great trade, but I'm up on cards, so I don't feel that bad about it. They can play Brazen Bar or something like that. No, just Brainstorm. I wonder why they're doing that though. That seems to me pretty weird. They can just discard the card that they don't. I guess they'll discard. They wanted both of the cards. One is Brainstorm, one is something else. So they have one really important card in their hand, which if it's a Jace, we're kind of in trouble here. Maybe I should have foreseen the Jaceness in their hand. And I think I'm gonna get that back, right? Sacrifice the land. Yeah, but Bog. Okay. Let's see. Let's hope. That's we can live with this, I'd say. I think we've got a way to combat this a bit. Do I do this? I think it'll draw me another card with Nurturing Peatland. I feel like it's pretty good. Okay, I lost an Abrupt Decay, but I don't care about that, do I? No, I don't care. I don't care about Liliana Last Hope, but I do care about getting, maybe. I'm just going to do it now. Yeah, I do care about getting at Thoughtseize from my hand, the Abrupt Decay. I guess I could do it in response to Thoughtseize, right? Okay. They're going to hit my loam. Cool. That's okay. I'm going to loam again. Go for my Twin 20. Snapcaster for Brainstorm or Ponder? Ponder would be the wise choice here. Okay, I'm going to start my loaming my Nurturing Peatland, and I'm hoping that I can get a Thespian stage and then win off of that, right? That wasn't my turn. Okay. Oh, no, wait. Okay, Wasteland, you say. Aha. And they can't have Force of Negation, so what do you think about that? What do you think about them apples, my friend? Now the problem is that what am I afraid of? Double red, double blue. Double blue is what I'm afraid of, but I can't cut them off of double blue. But I'm definitely loaming here from here on out because I don't want them to have enough mana. And if I can get another wasteland in the yard, that would be great for me. Plague Engineer, sure. Yeah, I'm loaming and trying to get my better cards. They do have a clock now, and it's a 4-turn clock, so I have to get something going. Maybe I don't loam and I just draw 2 cards. That seems pretty powerful. But then I leave myself open to chase. A 20/20 would be better, right? I think I loam and draw a card. Thespian Stage, Wasteland. Okay, here we go. Wasteland, Thespian Stage. I'll get a Bayou. Do they run Wastelands? I haven't seen a single one. Do they run a bounce spell, a Brazen Borrower, or something like that? Is it likelier that they run Wasteland? I mean, they are a 3-color deck, right? They could run Wasteland. I don't know. I mean, I'm not exactly sure about this one. This is yeah. Oh, they run Jace though. Oh no. Oh no. So I'm playing around Wasteland, but I'm not playing around Jace. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's life. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what they could have been running there. Jace is probably a 1 of, maybe like a 2 of, and I think Wasteland's probably a 1 of. Probably Wasteland's a 0 of, to be honest. There, it's not unheard of, but I would expect if they were running something like green, they might run Wasteland because then they could run like maybe a loam in the sideboard and a crop rotation and a Bajuka Bog like somewhere. Okay, we're not playing first here. We're playing second, but we've got a hand which, for playing second, is pretty interesting, I have to say. I think I'm going to keep it. If they're playing like Delve or something like that, I have the Abrupt Decay, which is pretty good. Yeah, and it's Wooded Bobs. I don't know them, but they've got a great name. I'm not sure what it means, but Wooded Bobs. Okay, so we could be playing against Bloodmoon something. In which case we have already lost. And Spirit Guide? Or Chalice on 1? Yes, Chalice on 1. Yes. Thank you. Chrome, Mox Diamond, here's great. No, alone. Okay. So what if they follow it up with a Blood Moon? I have to fetch, I think, for Forest, I think I'm fetching. Oh, no. This is even worse than I thought. Okay, no Blood Moon, but Pretty bad situation here. I'm gonna say. Wonder what they're gonna get. Liquid metal. Yikes. Yeah, this is a tough one. This is a solution to liquid metal, right? But again, I'm afraid of Bloodmoon at this point, so there's no way I can play the hymn without thinking. I'm going to try to hit the liquid metal coating. If I fail, I've lost the game. Well, not necessarily. If I fail, and they can't play a Bloodmoon and liquid metal coating in the same turn. I guess if they have another land, they can. But I'm hitting 2 cards, right? So I think I can. I'm going to definitely get a swamp here. And then I'm following it up with him, and then following it up with. But I can't answer the Karn, so I'm in some trouble. Mox Diamond doesn't do anything here. Definitely some trouble here, but I'm not going to give up that easily. Yeah, let's see. Well, let's hit that. Let's hit that card. Go on. Well. They would have gone for a complete win, though, so we stopped them doing that. But now they're going for killing our lands, so we haven't stopped them doing that. Well, we're going to stop them next turn, but I guess it's not great. Yep. I don't think I can win against Karn game 1 that easily. I'm going to look at one more draw and see, is it worth it continuing? This isn't going to go well. I feel Karn is not going to go anywhere. They don't have that many things. I guess, what do I want to draw? Liliana would be good. Then a Wasteland lock. And then Karn doesn't do anything, right? Okay, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. I'm going to go for Forest. I think I have to do it here. Okay, so we've done that. Let's see how it goes. If they have another, if they can Trinisphere, okay, that's one of our old tricks. They'll take this up, or they might fetch a. They don't have to fetch yet. They're going to fetch on the turn they play it, right? To play around everything. But I'm hoping for something good. I mean, what am I hoping to do here? I think I'm hoping to play Cabal Pit, cast Smallpox, get rid of the card in their hand, and get something going. Maybe get Loam going next turn. Right? I'm going to get Loam going next turn, and I'm going to find my combo. And they've lost an Ensnaring Bridge. But they'll get an Ensnaring Bridge, but then I have to top deck a... yeah, I have to top deck an Abrupt Decay to get their Ensnaring Bridge that they'll get with Karn. I don't know. I mean, there's a chance. There's a chance. I'm going to get rid of Cabal Pit. I don't think it's relevant. And I don't think they're going to have the mana anytime soon to play anything that good. Yeah. So we've stopped their mana. They can't play it through Trinisphere. They have to draw a land. Okay, they drew their land. They can't attack with Trinisphere. They could attack with Trinisphere. They could fetch something and play it, I guess. And we can Sylvan Scrying, maybe. Okay, they're getting something. But whatever they get, they have to play it now, right? Maybe a bridge. Torment Script. Okay, that's fair enough. They've used, I mean, we have part of the combo here. They've used a turn. I don't feel terrible about that. I don't feel great about it, but I don't feel terrible about it. Okay, so they've used the Torment's Crypt. We can play a Crucible now, and then next turn aim to get our aim to play Sylvan Scrying, get part of the combo, I guess, or no, wait for one part of the combo and get the other part of the combo, right? So they drew land plus Bloodmoon in a row. That was good. That being said, we can get a basic with Sylvan Scrying, so I don't feel too bad about that. That's a mountain. Do we set ourselves up with a basic and go for like Liliana? Like maybe we can cast Liliana at some point. We're not gonna. I guess we could go for Dark Depths into. I think I'm gonna go for my basic. Was it exiled? No. I'm gonna go for my basic. I've got it in my hand. Now I can play all my spells. I'm not in any danger. I guess Dark Depths into Abrupt Decay is nice. But I think Abrupt Decay Blood Moon immediately and then start doing Nurturing Peatland Recursion. That brings us a lot of value right there. Do they have a way to actually win through this? I mean, eventually they can get Liquid Metal. But we have no way to kill Karn. Yeah, if that had been the Living Wish, we would have killed Karn. Yeah, I mean, it's not. We gave that up when we changed Living Wish for Sylvan Scrying, but we got the sideboard cards, which are really good. So, you know, I think we have a better chance against this deck because we can play Duress turn one. We can definitely Necromentia the Karn, the Great Creator, because that's our biggest headache. And now we're just going to see what else they have. Shatter Skull is not that good against us. Sounding Bridge in the main. Okay, we're going to keep the 4 Abrupt Decay, of course, in. Chalice says Trinispheres, really not that concerned about that. Okay, they're going to get something else here. Maybe they have a land in the side, I'm thinking. Spyglass. Okay, Spyglass for what? Probably they thought they would see something in our hand, right? Because we got the swamp and we want to cast it, but we don't have anything. So they're probably confused, like, oh, okay. That was interesting. But Liana's Veil, that is the right thing to name, because now we don't have pretty much any chance to get anything. We just need to draw really well. A Sylvan Library obviously is great. An Abrupt Decay is decent. And I feel I have to get them with, I'm hoping to draw Dark Depths one of the next few turns and get them that way, right? Yeah, I think that's my best chance here. I guess if I see a City of Traders falling here, or an Ancient Tomb, then Karn might be an issue. A 4 mana is another Planeswalker, then we're in trouble. It's like Chandra or something. Chalice on 2. That doesn't affect us, okay. Weirdly doesn't affect us that much. The only thing one cast is Abrupt Decay. They're really locking us out here. So I'm hoping for Dark Depths. Oh, wow. I mean, this is extremely lucky, obviously. Let's see if they fall for it, or they have to get rid of their Karn right now, so that would be a big win for us. But they can't suspect this. This was really lucky. Oh, they're not going to get rid of their Karn. They're just going to cast a Snaring Bridge, right? Okay, let's see. I wonder what they get. Yeah. They know. They know. Okay. So do we cast this end of turn is a question. And get a 20/20 and then hope to find another one. What else would they play? We've already used one. Well, you know, we're hoping for some good top decks here, so let's go for this. They saw that that's the only way that they lose, right? And they knew what they were doing. So they're really, you know, they're doing it correctly. Definitely doing it correctly. They're probably amazed that we had it. Of course, they had it because they had a Karn in all along. But if we draw another Abrupt Decay now, or a Vraska, Vraska's good. Oh, Wasteland, that doesn't do anything. This Bajuka Bog doesn't trigger, right? But it doesn't do anything. Okay. Counterattack, we're passing to them. We have a 20/20, so we're not to be messed with. And we're hoping to draw a Vraska or an Abrupt Decay. So we have 3 outs. And they have a Rabble Master, which can't attack, and it creates a token which we block, right? So that can't attack also. Okay. It's always close, right? It's always close. Okay. Come on. Come on. Another bridge. Cast a Simian Spirit Guide. Sure. They want to overwhelm us, once. Okay. But we're hoping to draw our Vraska or something. Vraska or Abrupt Decay. 3 outs. Let's go. Let's hope. Okay. That's an interesting one. Let's see those goblins attack. Well, they can't attack because they don't have enough cards in hand. Haha! There's still some game into this, really, which is interesting. They probably have another Sorcerer Spyglass maybe in the main, or they can get it off the side with Karn, actually. This is buying us a bit more time. It's getting us kind of there. I didn't expect this to go so long with Karn, getting them 5 cards, really, but they're ticking up, which is interesting. And they're just going to try to overwhelm like that, right? No, they can't. I don't think they can. Oh, the goblins have to attack? Let's block 1. Okay. 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 Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now our chances to draw. Oh, now we're not talking. Yep, we forgot about that one. But at least they can't. We can try to ultimate. That's something. Okay, this is going to get a lot harder here. But we still have the out of just draw Vraska, right? They're going to deal 2 damage to us. Yeah, they'll keep their hand empty. And we're going to draw Vraska here and just beat them. As simple as that. That's the way it goes sometimes, Sometimes you just get lucky. Or that. I mean, that's a way to do it. Let's keep deploying our lands in case something happens. Oh, they've lost the Bloodmoon? How did that happen? Oh yeah, I got rid of it. Oh, I should be paying attention to these things. I can draw another card, which will help me here. Okay. Lattice. That's a stack, right? So what I have to do is draw here and get a Vraska. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is like a 1 in a million, right? Is this is this actually true? Let's go. Let's go. It's Did I target the No, I didn't target the chalice. I targeted that. It's a 1 in a million top deck. I don't know what to say. I feel a bit sorry, but um, yikes. Yikes is the correct thing to say here. I just attack and win, right? Wow. This is one for, I feel I have to have a highlight reel of this at some point. Um, because it's completely ridiculous, right? Yeah, it's completely ridiculous. I'm going to get a highlight reel of this. um, Sometimes you get lucky, and this is one of those times. Oh, wow. They're probably fuming, and correctly, I would say. I can't say anything else about that. You have to get lucky sometimes, and we got lucky there. Um, and we beat a Karn that drew 5, 6 cards. Yeah. I was going to quit actually that game, which kind of shows you can never quit, never quit, unless it's getting really, really dire. So more outs to, I guess some goblin. It kills some goblins, so that helps. It's not that great, Golgari Charm. I guess I'll put one in because we already have 4 abrupt decays. We have duresses. Um, Last Hope was okay there. Last Veil is decent. But Jukabog is not good. We know that. 62 cards, and we have to get rid of a few things here. Um, I think these have to come in, like Chandra and Karn. Those are really, really bad cards for us. Veil or Last Hope, huh? Crucible seems a bit slow. Oh, we could have been recurring the land for that long, huh? Yeah, we didn't deserve to win that. Let's just make that clear. But we didn't deserve to win that. But sometimes it just happens. Um, and I think him is good. Spyglass is good. Duress is good. Necromentia, Golgari Charm. Is Golgari Charm good enough? They probably run. Yeah, they probably run 4 Blood Moons and maybe 2 or 3 of the um, Blood Moon guy. Max of the Moon? Is that the name? I don't think I'm going to get to recurring wastelands or something like that. I'm gonna click like this and see how it goes. I think Vraska can kill kind of all of their lock permanents, so it's pretty good, I feel. I have to say I was lucky. This stops Karn. It hits them with a him turn 2. It's slow, but I like the Sorcerer Spyglass actually. Let's see how many they keep. If they only keep if they mulligan to like 6 or 5, this will be good enough, definitely. And a Mox Diamond off the top. Mox Diamond against Karn, not feeling that good. Um, yeah, I wonder. Am I leaning too much into Sorcerer's Spyglass? Should I have just mulliganed here, and I think I'll keep. I think I'll keep anyways and see how it goes. Yeah, it's not great. I wish I had a duress into Sorcerer's Spyglass. Obviously, I don't have that. Blood Moon turn 1 destroys us, but we have the forest, which makes it kind of a bit better. They take 3, right? No, they don't take 3. Chalice on 0 against our Mox Diamond. That's good. That is good. And now we definitely wasteland them, right? Yeah. So that was a good draw because I'm thinking that they're relying on a Blood Moon right in their hand, and if they don't have any other lands or a Karn in their hand, right? Maybe it's a Karn. Okay, let's keep. As long as they keep coming, I'm not. Never stop wastelanding. Keep on believing. Ooh, baby. Good stuff here. Okay, let's start with this because it can get us our swamp and then we can get a forest also, and then we can be kind of okay. I was pretty lucky there. Yeah, very lucky. Okay, I think it has to be. I'm getting a swamp. What am I deploying here? Is it him? Is it just straight up him them? Yeah, him them straight up. Hit a few things. And then next turn we can, of course, Sylvan into Sorcerer Spyglass. Okay. And we have an Abrupt Decay. Okay, this is looking good. I'm going to Abrupt Decay the Chrome Mox next turn, depending on what they have in hand. Ooh, okay. Okay, Karn. Okay, so it's Karn, right? It's Karn. And we're not going to smallpox them. We're not going to play anything else. We can respond to Magus if they go. What can they go? They can go Spirit Guide into Magus, and we respond with an Abrupt Decay. Or we wait for. Yeah, we respond with an Abrupt Decay. I think if they exile Spirit Guide. Right? This is right? Yeah. Okay. I think that's good because now we smallpox, right? And we're trying to lock them out while getting the combo, obviously. Another Urborg, that's not good. So they've lost Magus, they've lost Simian Spirit Guide. Use this. Okay. Put on top of library. Put on top of library. They could cast Ensnaring Bridge next turn, so I think I have to do this. get rid of my Cabal Pit and get rid of, so get rid of Cabal Pit. Play my Orborg. And get rid of Orborg, I think. And then they got rid of Karn, so they have Chandra and Ensnaring Bridge in their hand. So this allows me to copy a swamp, right? So this is like, I think, the right play. They can't cast Chandra next turn. They can get a land and play Ensnaring Bridge. Yeah, I mean, that can happen. Like a, not dual land, what is it called? Yeah, an Ancient Tomb or City of Traders. Okay, we're really close to winning this. Okay, so now I think put on top of library, on top of library. We're playing that. And they're hoping to top deck that, and we're hoping for them to not top deck that. Okay. Go 2020. And we admit that we were extremely lucky on that previous game. And here, yeah, we were lucky also. We would have stopped their Karn, and we had enough basics, I guess, but let's see. So we got destroyed by Steel Stompy, but we have one more match. Let's see how it goes. I haven't actually ever won against Bloodmoon Stompy online, I think. I usually never win. I don't think my deck is well placed against them, but just because 3 basics, the Mox Diamonds help a lot, but they used to help a lot before Karn was printed, I believe. Now they help. Yeah. Okay. Well, last match. Let's see how it goes. We're at 3-1 now. Yeah, really good. We've convincingly won some games, and against Steel Stompy, we convincingly got destroyed. They're kind of, they overwhelmed us. Maybe a wrong mulligan on my end, but yeah, that's for another time. That's for a different analysis. This is a bad hand, and we're going to mulligan it. This is slow, but I think I have to keep it. I'm going to get rid of the extra Urbark, and I have a bunch of cards here. I could do some damage. Okay, one of them is going to be taken away, and that's going to be the Sylvan Library. Okay, they don't have lands. Or they have another Thoughtseize. That's also a possibility, yeah. Okay, but I don't mind that much. They're Jace Vryn's Prodigy. Okay, becomes a something. Okay, things gain flashback if they flip it, and it starts with 5 loyalty. Okay, all right. That's a card, I guess. I think I have to get rid of that, right? But if they can cast it with a Trinisphere in play, that's pretty bad. So let's hope they don't run Wastelands, and we can kind of get our things here. Do we want to do this one? I think so. Okay, we're going to find a solution to this Jace Vryn's Prodigy. Yeah. Definitely, immediately, as soon as possible. They might get 5 cards in the graveyard now. And they can flashback immediately. guess Thoughtseize. Yeah. This really comes online very quickly, right? And with a brainstorm, they can definitely do that. This is pretty good. Flashback Thoughtseize is decent. And with Street Wraith, yeah, okay, they've already done that. So they're getting an extra card, which could be a Thoughtseize or something else. And it's a, how much mana is this? Does this cost? Does Abrupt Decay kill this is the question. I think so. Okay, so Transfer would have been good here. They don't take it. Okay. That's okay. And now with 1 mana, they play Ponder. Okay, we're not that behind. Trinisphere would be good. It shuts off Jace. I wonder if they're a reanimate or something. They could be. Chalice also shuts it down, I have to say. I think I have to draw some cards. They're not going to put pressure on me, right? I'm going to put this on top of my library. I'm going to play this one, which I've already seen. I'm going to play my Chalice on 1. And then they're going to have difficulty doing their ultimates or casting many things, actually. And I can go for Sylvan Scrying next turn into the combo. Last hope. Okay. I mean, that's a way to win, but it's pretty slow compared to the combo. Yeah. They can really make a creature small, but a Married Lage is too big to make small. Okay, this is something. So I'm gonna play around Spell Pierce. And I'm gonna cast this like this, actually. Oh yeah, they don't have mana up. Okay, they also play Death Shadow. And then I'm just gonna go for my combo slowly. And see what I can do. Days would be devastating here. Oh boy. Yeah, it was devastating. Okay. Well, okay. We're hoping for an Abrupt Decay at this point. Yeah. It's bad. It's not terrible. Okay, they're taking that up. Taking that up. I didn't expect them to play Days, actually. I thought they would be more control-ish, but yeah, unfortunately here, I think we have to lock them out and hope we draw it, right, over 2 turns. Yeah, we can draw a 20/20 or we can draw an Abrupt Decay to redeem ourselves, I guess. As long as they don't draw lands, it's not a huge issue for us. They did not do anything? Okay, they forgot to tick up everything. Well, I'm going to keep this in hand. I'm just going to cast that. And then I'm going to Bajuka Bog them in case they run, like, I don't know, an Angler or something. And stops chase. Okay, they drew the land. You're ticking up. You should tick up Liliana also. So I got an extra turn out of this. That's pretty good. And now I'm hoping again to look at 2 fresh new cards and have something be semi-relevant. Like a Dark Depths. Okay, let's see. Can I cast Chalice on 2 and do the combo? I can't just about, right? But you know, I'm passing here and I'm gonna win. I'm gonna assume that I win. Yeah, because they can only cast one thing exactly. Mill 2 cards and try to get something, right? Okay. There's nothing there, and I think I've got this one. Okay. Well, we got there. So they play Jace. I'm not sure exactly. Their plan seems kind of grindy. They have Planeswalkers, but they're answered by Abrupt Decay. They probably play Big Chase also, I'm going to say. So I saw quite a few Planeswalkers. I'm going to bring in Sorcerer Spyglass. They have him, and they have, what else? Brainstorm. Probably like a Fatal Push in there, which is relevant. A few things. So I want my big grindy Planeswalkers. I do like Trinisphere and Chalice. It stops a lot of their things, and also it kind of makes their Chase friends, Prodigy, not do anything really. Abrupt Decay is a must here. Sylvan Library is great, but Chocobog is even relevant. And I wonder if my main deck is just good enough. Last Hope isn't great, but I'm expecting, like in their deck, I'm also expecting, so we saw Death Shatter, right? And I'm also expecting to see like Baleful Strix, like based on what I saw there. It's kind of weird mix of things. I am expecting Baleful Strix though. I think I'm going to put in one Sorcerer Spyglass, hoping to draw it. And they run basics, they're blue-black, so maybe recurring lands isn't that good. Maybe I get rid of Crucible. Is that a plan? I think that's a plan. Okay, I'm going to go for this. I hope I'm not missing something really obvious, but I don't know exactly what they're playing. Let's go for this and see how it goes. No lands. Oh, no, one land. Okay, so we're mulliganing this. Oh, this is dreary. It's slow. It has a hymn. This seemed like a slow way to do things, and it has a loam also. I'm going to draw a bunch of cards. I don't want to go down to 5, so I'm going to keep this. I think I'll get rid of a Dark Depths. And I think I'm just going to go for my combo. I'll go for Thoughtseize. They'll get the hymn. I'm going to try to maybe loam turn 1 if I get a Mox Diamond. Yeah, they have to take the hymn here. Yeah. If they have a hymn also, it's not a terrible situation that we're in, but we're not in a great situation also. Worst case is they hit Life from the Loam and Bayou, or Life from the Loam and Liliana with a hymn. That's pretty bad, I'd say. That would be a bad one. Yeah. Okay. They hit that. Do we loam here? I might loam. I'm feeling loamful because I want to get to that 3 mana, right? Oh, that's not exactly what I wanted to see, but it's good enough. Okay, let's go for that. Yeah. Okay. Got our cards, we got our lands. We've got Dark Depths in our hand. And we're going to go Liliana against Liliana. Is this what we're doing? Okay, Liliana versus Liliana, part 2. But we play a lot of Abrupt Decays, which I don't think they do. So I'm feeling a bit better against them. I'm going to cancel and just draw things. I guess we could go for 2020, but I would probably go for that more next turn. This turn, I think I'm going to just do this. I'm not playing around days. Maybe that's wrong. It wasn't wrong. And I'm going to go for, what am I going for? Okay, Ponder. Maybe they have Brazen Borrow, which I should look out for, but I'm going to go Dark Depths next turn and maybe into Sylvan Scrying. I could even go Sylvan Scrying the turn after because I have the Orborg in play now, which is pretty cool. Or maybe they Thoughtseize me. I'm not too far back on the... Okay. What are they hitting? Bayou. Or they play Wastelands. Death Shadow. Now that's an issue. It's a 2/2 for now. And a him. Okay. Okay. I don't feel... They don't have anything in hand. I feel like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I can get a Cabal Pit and kill the Death Shadow, which would be nice. So I'm going to cancel that. I have the combo now. So what I'm going to do is get a Cabal Pit. They can't do anything, right? Yeah, get a Cabal Pit. Play it. Kill the Death Shadow. Do that. And then I'm going for 2020 in a couple of turns, but it should be okay. They might get the Death Shadow, right? So they might go for that approach, like take down. They're not taking down, but they have a Wasteland, which is an issue. Okay, well, let's see. I still have the Cabal Pit, which is nice against their creatures. I think I'm going to loam. Yikes. That was a tasty loam. I'll get a Bayou. I'm not that afraid about... I think the weird thing here is that I can actually be ahead on zombies because I can start killing their zombies, which is something probably that maybe they didn't think about. With the Cabal Pit, I can kill some of the zombies. I think they're going to get the Death Shadow, right? And then try to attack Liliana. It's definitely going to be close. I feel if I had one more mana here, it would be useful because I could copy Wasteland and threaten Wasteland that way. Ratchet Bomb. That's one way to do it. They're going for ultimate. I'm going to cancel here. Okay. It's a bingo card, right? This is the ultimate bingo card. We're pretty lucky today, I have to say. Yeah, we're going to play now. Not give them any chance. And we're going to say, you know, we're the luckiest there is. And, you know, that's life. Sometimes you're lucky. Sometimes you're not lucky. And now we're trying to just, we're going to ultimate with Liliana, go from there. I think we had a good chance because Cabal Pit would have hidden their zombies. We would have gotten zombies also. And then I think we would have eventually, you know, Cabal Pit, one Cabal Pit, Loam, Cabal Pit, and then our zombies, I think, get ahead at that point. Maybe we block, we get a bit ahead, and then we're recurring the combo suddenly. So I think that felt pretty good there. I think we would have won anyways. Cool. Good result. Let me see. Where are the matches? So we won a lot of games. We got really lucky against that Bloodmoon Stompy. I couldn't believe that one. We got really lucky there. We got completely stomped by what was it? It was Steel Stompy, right? So beat Show and Tell, lost to Steel Stompy. I don't remember this one. Blood Moon, and then Jace Prince Prodigy mid-range extravaganza. Um, yeah, I think the deck played well. We got lucky. We played some of our cards. They played some of their cards, and things happened. Another 4-1, pretty good. The 5-0 evades us still, but you know, someday it'll happen. I kind of have to find a solution to, I guess, being overwhelmed from Steel Stompy. I mean, I haven't faced the deck any other way, so I don't think it's a big part of the meta, but I think those decks are coming back now that Oko isn't there. It feels to me like Merfolk, which for me, Merfolk is one of the worst Pox matchups, at least for my version of Pox. Just because it plays Ether Vial, it plays Force of Will, and then it overwhelms. I think the version that doesn't play Chalice is a lot better. But yeah, I think it went well. We played to our strengths and we won some matches. Great. Thanks for watching and see you next week.